So here we are, people. We've just turned up at the local gravel pit and we're giving it another go. And conditions today, yeah, sort of dull overcast, it's not too bad. Expecting some rain this afternoon, so just getting a few twitches on So let's slow down a little bit, which is always nice. So we're just using some 2mm pellets as ground bait with the method feeder. Just go in here, like so. You just squidge them in. They really like those. And then we got pellet device. Helps you get it on the actual band, and then I've got some 6mm pellets in there. I seem to like these red ones, and some boilies as well. This is the swim we're fishing. I've just got one. I've got a method feeder rig just off that tree there. Just casted it out. Just had a roach in out. We've got one there. Got one on there. There. We've got something kicking here. It's not a roach. Someone's picked it up. We've got the carp line in the way. What have we got here? What have we got here? Head down. A few beeps. That's a nice bream. That's a nice bream. That's a decent bream. Look at that. Get the net. We've got the other one in the way. Barbless hook's got to keep it. Sorry. You don't like the net. There he goes. There he goes. That's a lovely bream, isn't he? There's some lovely bream. Some lovely bream in here. There we go. That's a nice one, that is. That's a real nice one. Let's just get the hook out. That's it. Lovely bream. Nice fish. Full of slime. Yeah, so we're getting a few bites and just a line bite on the carp rod. Under them lilies there. And I just missed a bite on the pellet. On the bream. Bream there. Let's get that net. A lot of space around here actually. That's bream in there. White. off him, look. Come on, you bloody thing. Bloody barbless hooks, they should come out first time. Just getting hold of the bloody shanks, half the bloody problem. There you are, size 16. Now let's put him back. Let's put him back. Not stepping on any rods. Yeah, head first, he'll be right. Yeah, bites are coming thick and fast. Yeah, it's quite tiring actually. Sometimes you come fishing just to get a bit relaxation, and I've got one. You associate that bit more with carp fishing, but feeder fishing is actually quite exhausting. Another bream, another bream. Yeah, so you could get a tench any time really. Any time at all. Just move this camera around a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so we could, you know, you just got to put the time in really and just fish for them. And there's a lot of, it's all been bream today. Roach, rudd, and I've probably had about 10 bream. They're not been huge bream, some are sort of what they call, you know, skimmer bream I suppose. But there's been one or two sort of real sort of biggish dark ones, you know, and with the tench are probably in there. They're probably a bit slow to pick up the bait or something, I don't know, and the other fish just beat them to it a bit. They're slightly better fish. Isn't it? Where's he? He's just lip hooked. Got it. Pull it out there. What's that thing there? He's got a little sort of mark on him, look. Christ. Head first. Should lower him in the net really. Trying to fly in and fly out. Sort of taking over their neighbourhood temporarily. Look. Yeah. So we just let out a bit more line. A bit more line. What the hell they're doing now? Like that. The wind's got cold. Just plain silly buggers. Guess what? It's another bream. Yeah, lovely, aren't they? Got slime on me now. Slime on the GoPro. Yeah, so he's away. Let's put him back. Mr. Pike wants him. Mr. Pike wants him. Try and get it sort of a bit more sort of over tight to that bank. That side there appears to be quite more bites and bream in that area. There's some nice bubbles coming up in the middle. I think you could get a tench any time really. But ducks are just sort of just flown in as I took my brolly down. Yeah, some lilies over there, but it looks a lot shallower over there. It's absolutely tipping it down. Absolutely. And I wasn't even going to bring my brolly today. I pulled the brolly out of my bag And I decided to myself, I said, I'm not taking it, I'm not taking the bolly, I won't need it, I've just got my jacket. And it's absolutely heaving it down, so it just proves, the bloke next to me's packed up, so it just proves that you gotta check the forecast, gotta check it. It's Bream, look. Oh, nice Bream. Yeah. It's the sort of place they come for a couple of times, they blank and go, oh, I ain't bloody going there anymore. But there's plenty for match fishing. There's loads of good stuff in here. There's some good pike in here as well. And this is the corner of the lake. This is right out of the way. See, this is Friday when you get all the carp specialists come down with all the bivvies and all that sort of stuff, and they'll sort of camp out up that end. I like to get out of the way and not be pestered, so I can just sort of just fish. So yeah, so even in this area right out the corner of the lake where not a lot of people fish, I've had 10 bream out of here. So you should never write off a certain area of a lake. If anything, I think that's, look at the angle of my line going down just in here. That must got to be about 8 foot just in. So I've had another little bream, and a few spots of rain now. Yeah, just as it got real, a few spots of rain, got super cloudy. So we had a bite. So I do like it when it's cloudy for sort of doing bream fishing or any sort of freshwater fishing when it goes dark. It's a good day to go. Avoid bright sunshine if you can. Right, so we've got the method away. Oh, a few drops of rain. Oh. Right, let's try and get him back to where he belongs. As long as he doesn't jump. 8 foot just in close here. There's definitely some gravel bars and shallow areas here, but there's some deep areas. A friend of mine years ago had a pike out of here in the middle. He never had any carp, but you know, you just got to put the time in, really, if you've got the time. Obviously work takes up the time, and that's something everyone's got to do, so therefore a lot of people are funneled into sort of a weekend sort of session and this, that and the other. But the self-employed person, you know, who can knock off work or have a day off to do it is... So I've just changed tactics because my line fishing the boilie is sort of covering most of my my swim. It was right out there. What I've done, I've moved it just close in. See, I can put a lot more bait around it accurately. I can bait it up, get a real good scent going there, and also it brings the line out of the way. And you've got as good a chance as close in here anyway. A lot of fish, they're picking up and feeding off your loose scraps, which anglers throw in anyway. So there's a lot of fish. I saw a big cloud just down here, about a foot from the bank. So we're fishing it close in just down here now, you see. All we do, I like to put a fresh one on. So this is not the actual one which came with this rig, that actually snapped off. So this is one I've tied on again. And I've just mimicked how it came from the packet, really. And I've messed that up. I balls that up, so you just do it again. Just, oh dear, just, that's it, put it in there like that, grab it, pull it off, and there you go.